Barcelona and Atletico Madrid could not be separated in the first leg of their Copa del Rey semi-final tie as they played out a sensational 4-4 draw at the Estadi Olympic Luis Companys in Montjuic. It was a dream start for the visitors as they took the lead inside the opening 60 seconds. Antoine Griezmann's cross was flicked on by on-loan Barcelona defender Clement Lenglet, and at the back post, Julian Alvarez volleyed into the back of the net for an early advantage.
Things would get even better for Atleti as they went to 0 ahead only 5 minutes later. Alvarez did well to win the ball back inside his own half before driving forward and finding Griezmann, who showed composure to beat Wojciech Szczesny in the one-on-one.
Barcelona was shocked at that point, although they managed to regroup soon after, and this led to two quick-fire goals. It went one to when Jules Koundé cut the ball back to Pedri to slam home from 12 yards, and less than a minute later, the equaliser arrived for the Catalans as Pau Cubarsí scored his first goal for the club from a Rafinha corner.
Just before the interval, Barcelona completed a sensational first-half comeback. The third goal once again came from a Rafinha corner, and on this occasion, it was the unmarked Inigo Martinez that headed home at the back post. It took until the 74th minute for a sixth goal to arrive, and it went to Barcelona. Lamine Yamal did brilliantly to fashion a chance for substitute Robert Lewandowski, who could not miss from close range.
However, Atleti weren't done either, and they made it for 3 not long after as Marcos Llorente blasted home from the edge of the box. Sensationally, Atleti equalised in the dying minutes, and like in the La Liga meeting in December, it was Alexander Sorloth that found the back of the net to spark jubilant scenes in the away dugout.
Atleti had a clear short corner set up for the first goal, but Barca only had one player near the taker rather than two, which made it easy for Griezmann to cross. The opening goal was then caused by Olmo and Pedri's poor marking on Alvarez.
The second goal was another lapse in focus. Koundé's pass was too slow, allowing Alvarez to intercept. De Jong also could have reacted better. After conceding twice early, Barca had a golden chance to respond, but Ferran missed an easy 1v1 chance. After this, Barca began to control the game.
Barca made a strategy, and it worked out. The left side was overwhelmed by Barca, which made Atletico's defenders go to that side. After 2 or 3 fast passes, the ball was moved to Yamal on the right, where he had plenty of room and a much better matchup.
Simeone, aware of the threat, changed tactics when Golan was given a yellow card inside 15 minutes by moving Gallagher closer to Galen to guarantee Yamal was always in a 1v2. But Barca responded by dragging one of the defenders away with Koundé's mobility, either underlapping or overlapping, forcing Yamal into a 1v1.
Our set-piece danger was another important factor. Because deep defending teams often give up a lot of corners, taking advantage of them is one of the greatest ways to break down a deep block. We performed flawlessly, scoring twice from corners thanks to excellent Rafinha passes.
Particularly effective between the lines, Pedri led the majority of our risky attacks. Although there were less clear-cut opportunities, Pedri's efforts resulted in the fourth goal. Despite playing a smaller role in this half, Lamine's dribbling was crucial and had a big influence.
Atleti took advantage of our midfield's lack of aggression more at this time, avoiding the counter-press and setting up dangerous counters, making us more exposed defensively. Thankfully, Szczesny stepped up when needed, making important saves and improving his sweeping technique.
Additionally, by putting Alvarez farther to the left, they were able to exploit the holes Koundé left as he went forward to press, threatening our pressing structure, as Alvarez found himself in many 1v1 situations against Cubarsí, which created additional pressure on our defense.
From minute 85, we started to lose control. The defensive system was disrupted by Alvarez's wide placement. No one was left to challenge the second ball on the edge of the box because Cubarsí had to cover Alvarez, forcing Inigo to cover him. As a result, Balde covered Inigo, and Gavi covered Balde. The main issue here was that there was no DM with more awareness, someone who might have seen where Llorente was and stayed near to him to press after he got the ball. Sadly, neither Frenkie, Pedri, or Gavi saw this, and Atleti took advantage, scoring the goal.
For 4, the horror of the highline, no pressure on the ball, a simple long ball over the top and an untimely Koundé slip undoes our defense. Even if Koundé hadn't slipped there, it would be hard to imagine Atleti not scoring there with the dynamic advantage they had in that play.
To conclude, even though Barca dominated the game for 75 minutes, they were unable to win at home. Three primary causes are our attackers' inefficiency, particularly Ferran's, our failure to focus during the first 10 minutes, and Flick's being unable to control the game during the last 5 to 10 minutes. The game surely was the best game of the season. It was a classic match between two heavyweights. What are your thoughts on the game? Comment down below. We will have to play second leg away and beat them to reach the finals, which is a difficult task, and we hope to make it into the finals. Now focus moves into the La Liga, with another tough game against Real Sociedad, then UCL match against Benfica. Subscribe for more Barca-related contents.